Salute, 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 salute. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on here. I am quite annoyed with the sport of boxing, but because I love it the way I do, I have to address it how I do. Who we got in the building? What's up, Julian? Mike, Johnny Q, CDB, Lamont, Stephen L, Adrian, my brother Mark Wonderlick in the building, ATX, David High, G McCall, Lefty, my beautiful queen mother Chiquila is in the building. What's up, beautiful queen mother? What's up, DP? Damian, salute. Eric O, Big Maul, Dre Day, my OG Oak Park, Dangerous Desires, 88, my brother Zadaway, Mr. Roll Tide in the building, my brother Mike, salute. My brother Raul, salute to my familia. Darren, what up? Mr. Big Play. Chris, what up, Chris? Stunner, what up? St. Lou, Mr. Shelton, Kai World in the building. Mike, Naptown. Something is really wrong with you niggas, dog. Something's really wrong with y'all. You niggas want to see me lose. What's up, my brother Snoopy Mac? You niggas want to see me lose so bad that you don't give a damn what it is. Football, basketball, boxing, doesn't matter. You niggas don't care what it is. Man, I don't give a fuck if the Philadelphia Eagles lost, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not on the team. B-Boy, what's up with you, homie? Hey, B-Boy, did you see the video I did for you in response to what you said, bro? Because you gave me a really good, what's his name? And I did a video response for you. You gave me a really good comment. So I did a video response. If you didn't see the video, bro, go watch the video. Because I really appreciated the what's his name? Definitely. I definitely appreciated I appreciate people's comments that are actual comments, bro. Like, what's up to my brother Dante? I see you in the building. Let me make sure I take care of you, Dante. This is what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on all of my my members so I can mod up all my members before I start focusing on everybody else. So I'm waiting on everybody else, bro. Salute to my brother Dante, man. Thank you so much for being a member, bro. Yeah, so I was really happy, bro. I'm really happy that you made that comment, bro. When I read it, I was really excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was really excited. I'm like, man, finally, somebody with a difference of opinion that can just have a difference of opinion with a conversation, bro. Like, finally, man. I was really happy to see my boy B-Boy, man. I was really happy that you made that comment. Because the comment that you made, if y'all didn't see it, go watch the video. But the comment that he made, me knowing what I know, I can listen, I can read someone's comment, and I can understand. If you don't know, you don't know, right? And you're at the mercy of what you know. So I was really happy he made that comment. It was a really good point. It was a really good comment. And I was really happy to respond to it, man. So thank you, B-Boy. I really appreciate that. I'll always get nothing but haters and weird people that say a bunch of nonsense to me and a whole bunch of, no, you're not getting no wrench from me. No, I don't even know why you're asking. You're not getting nothing from me, and I wouldn't care if you're here or not. You're not getting anything. You're wasting your time asking. Anyways, so let me get to this topic at hand because I am going to address comments. I'm not always addressing hater comments, right? I'm always, G5, what's up with my bro? I'm always addressing hater comments, bro. Always addressing hater comments. But I was so happy to see that one, bro. I was so happy to see the homie Big Boy make that comment. And again, it wasn't like he agreed. He didn't agree with me. This is not an echo chamber, bro. It's not an echo chamber. He didn't agree with me, and I was okay with him not agreeing with me. Hey, host, what's up with you, homie? Mr. M. Will, what's up? Like, I promise you, I wasn't. Promise you, I was totally fine, bro. I was totally happy to see somebody that disagrees, and they just made a valid point. And from his standpoint, I can understand, which is why I made that video. Man, I'm so appreciative. I'm still thinking about it now. I was so appreciative. All I get is haters, bro. All I get is people going at me every day, all the time, every day. Challenge, 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 challenge. Every day, bro. I'm it man. Challenge, 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 challenge. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's challenge, 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 challenge every single day. I'm so used to it that when I see something like that, an actual challenge, not no goofy stuff, an actual challenge, man, I was gassed up. Preach, man. Thank you, Preach. He say for the work, I see EJ on the menu. Indeed. Indeed. Absolutely. Errol Spence posted something the other day. And Errol Spence posted something, and it was in response to Oscar De La Hoya's Clap Cheeks Thursday. Right? Oscar De La Hoya's Clap Cheeks Thursday. He came out, and don't worry, I got a video that I'm dropping. Y'all see that tomorrow. Y'all see that video tomorrow about Oscar, right? You'll see that tomorrow. Sanction Boss, what's up with you, homie? My brother Aliko in the building, salute. He say, was that 48 Hours theme music with Nick Nolte? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it absolutely was. Anyway, so let me get to that. What's up, Todd? What's up, D-Man? Now, when Errol Spence was the face of boxing, and he was. Serge, what's up, bro? When Errol Spence was the face of boxing, regardless of what y'all say, what y'all claim, my standards are the same. My standards are very easily explained. They're very easily quantified and qualified, very easily. It's you guys that make up different standards for what you determine is the face of boxing. It's you guys that make up your standards. You don't use those standards at any other day. It doesn't matter what it is. We could be talking about any fighter we want to talk about, and you guys don't use any of these standards that you guys claim are the face of boxing until I say someone is the face of boxing, and then you guys make up your own standards to go against it. You don't use them any other day. Any other day, at any other time, you do not use them. So it is what it is. Errol Spence was the face of boxing, 100%. He was. He was that. And then after Errol Spence, it was between Terrence Crawford, really Terrence Crawford, and then an under Bud was Devin. Paul Sutherland, salute. Because those are the most talked about fighters in the sport of boxing. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You don't got to like it. Hell, I don't like it sometimes. But the truth is the truth. It just is what it is. The most talked about fighters are the faces of boxing. It just is what it is, bro. You don't got to like it. What's up, Makai? You don't got to like it. Yes, it is Devin now. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. You really don't. You don't have to like nothing. And if Terrence Crawford was still fighting, he'd still be the face of boxing. And the only other person that you can put in that conversation would be Devin. It's the only other person you can put in there. Because nobody else is talked about like Devin is talked about. Except for Terrence Crawford. So where was the only person that I will say is not using Errol Spence's name is Jaron Ennis. That's why if you look at this meme, you see Ennis dark and you see everybody else in light. Hold up. Let me get this. If you look at this meme, you see everybody in dark. I mean, you see everybody light and you just see him in dark. The reason why he's in dark is because he's not using Errol Spence's name at all. He is trying to fight Virgil Ortiz. But my question to you guys, why wasn't Jermell Charlo all for the Errol Spence fight before Errol Spence lost to Terrence Crawford? Why wasn't Jermell? This is no knock on Jermell, no knock on anybody. This is a very simple question. Why wasn't Jermell Charlo, my brother, the people's champ? What's up, Byron? Why wasn't Jermell Charlo wanting to unify with Errol, or wanting to defend against Errol? Errol was the big name, y'all. Errol was the big money. If you wasn't fighting Canelo for big money, cool. The other fight was Errol Spence for big money. You could have fought Errol Spence for big money and just defended your undisputed. Somebody please tell me why he did not. But now he wants the Errol Spence smoke. Well, what changed from Errol Spence now to Errol Spence then? Errol Spence told everybody in 2017 that if Charlo is my brother, he will not get in my way of my dreams. He will fight me. That is what he told him in 2017. I got it on video. Yeah, Jermell is my bro. That's my guy. It's my bro. But if he's my bro, like he say he's my bro, then he'll fight me. He won't get in the way of my dreams because I want to be undisputed. So if he got what I want, then he'll at least give me an opportunity at it. Terrell, what's up with you, bro? He'll at least give me a chance, right? Trice, what up, Trice? Right? He'll at least give me a chance. If you're my brother, you got what I want, then you'll at least give me a shot at it. And that is what, yes, Max, you already know what it is, homie. I'm not delusional, brother. Fly, Eagles, fly. I'm not delusional. I don't have no beef with anybody, bro, except for the Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys, but other than that, I don't got no beef with nobody. I hope all these guys are successful. I did not like to see old boy get an Achilles injury, bro. I did not like to see that. I like the best versus the best, bro, is what I like. I did not like to see him get injured, y'all. I promise you I didn't. I did not like to see that. If my team was going to beat that team, I want my team to beat that team at their best. And they didn't. And I didn't like that. TD, my brother's in the building. What's up, Thomas? And I wish him a speedy recovery, man. I really do. Hopefully if they make it to the Super Bowl, hopefully they make it to the Super Bowl and, you know, he's good. I don't think he'll be back, but if he is, man, I hope he's good. I really do. I don't wish no ill will on no human being like that, bro. Just over a team. See, I don't wish none, bro. I want everybody to be 100% and line it up, bro. I want them to line it up 100%. But it is what it is. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. What's up, Malik? Back to what I'm doing. And people hit me up and Niner this and Niner that. Nigga, I'm not on the team. Bro, y'all, why are you hitting me up saying Niner this, Niner that? You guys do know that Bill Haney is from the Bay. The Niners is his team. He knows I'm from Atlantic City, right? South Jersey. Philly is right there. That's my team, bro. My team is the Eagles. Man, you didn't see Bill hit me up, talking trash to me or nothing. Yet everybody else feels the need to hit me up and say something about the Eagles. Nigga. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Cornball, shut up. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Because of course, a cornball is going to come in here and start telling, and just want to go against what I'm saying. Okay, well, like you or any one of you other cornballs, there is the link. Because I know you niggas just want to go against anything I'm saying. There's the link. And that's for anybody. I'm him. Me. For anybody. Nobody excluded. No one. There's the link for everybody. There's a link. No name excluded. Whether you like majority decisions or knockouts or anything else, there's the link. KO or anybody else. You niggas can't fuck with me and you know you can't. Did I stutter? Anyways. Come on, what's up with you, my brother? He said, I sent you the video of Oscar talking to PBC. I seen it, brother. I seen it. I seen it. Trust me, I seen it, bro. My brother Kamal be sending me, he be sending me stuff to put me, he be putting me to work. Salute to my brother Kamal. Thank you so much. Anyways, let me get back to this. These guys were not using Errol Spence's name, y'all. When Errol Spence was the man. No, he's not in the chat. The nigga watches me every day. Notice that when I said that, all of a sudden, 2 niggas left. Drunk Irishman salute. No, he's not going to be, and he's going to watch me like he watches me every day. And then makes videos that people send me about him responding to the shit that I say. Coward shit. Man, let's do a joint live. Nigga, you ain't Tank Davis. This ain't no motherfucking joint pay-per-view. Let's do a joint live, man. I'm not going over there and click your link because you're going to block me. Tire me out, man. Man, shut up, scary ass nigga. I'm not doing a joint live, man. But you got my phone number. Your scary ass still making videos talking about me. Oh, man, it's a beef, man. It's a beef, man. I'm just saying, fam, it's a beef. A beef? Yo, corny ass started? Hey, Broadway, what's up, homie? He say, salute, BF, cook them ducks. I'm on the job. Yo, cornball ass started a beef that you could have just called me, but you choose not to. Because it was always about clicks and views, y'all. It was always about using my name. It was never about actual nothing. He wanted to build his page. He built his page using my name. Straight clout chase. Nigga, suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. Every time y'all see this faggot nigga Black, give him 86,000 seconds. Every single time you see him. And do not block him. I want him to know nobody likes you, nigga. I want him to know that. Nobody likes you, pussy. I want this nigga to unsubscribe and get off my dick is what I want. That's what I want. Every time you see him, give this faggot 86,000 seconds. I don't give a damn what he's saying. I don't care. I don't care. Every time you see him, give this faggot 86K. Every time. Every time. I don't care what he's talking about. I don't give a fuck what this whole ass nigga got to say to me. Nigga, you's a bitch. Oh man, I rock with you, BF. I rock with you. I rock with you, BF. And I rock with this whole nigga KO, man. I rock with you niggas, man. And I just want y'all to settle the beef, man. I just want y'all to settle the beef. Nigga, fuck you, nigga, and him. That nigga started some fucking stupid ass beef with me. I didn't start anything. He started it with me. I didn't even know this whole ass nigga was beefing with me until niggas told me. So every time you see a hoe ass nigga named Black Lives, do not block him. Give the whole nigga 86,000 seconds. Every time. Every time. Do not block him. 86,000. I'm gonna show you why. What, hoe nigga? What?
Hey man, what's going on? How was your weekend, man?
That's what's going on.
You
You
said
understand that? I don't fuck with you.
bro.
Goodbye. That's what's going on, hoe ass nigga. Oh man, BF, I'm cool with you, man. Why you ducking KO? Why you ducking KO, man? Why you ducking KO, man? You ducking KO. You ducking, man. Why you ducking? Why you ducking KO? All in my comments like a bitch. Why you ducking KO, man? Why you ducking KO? I would like somebody to please tell me, how the fuck am I ducking a beef that I don't know I even have? Please tell me that, Black.
Clearly, y'all have.
How am I ducking a beef? This is why I say you hoe ass niggas do not know how to debate. You don't. See, the question is, how am I ducking a beef that I didn't know I had? That's the question. This is why I take you niggas off the screen and mute y'all. Because you pussies don't know how to fucking debate. This is why I take you off. I've never taken anybody off if you did not answer the question. See, that's the question. How am I ducking a debate that I didn't know I had?
Let me know when I can go uninterrupted.
Nigga, you can go now if you answer the question. Or you can leave. I don't give a fuck which one.
You say you don't know how to debate, but the only way you know how to.
See, here's the question again, you bitch ass nigga. How am I ducking a debate I didn't know I had? That's the question, bitch nigga. Now you can answer the question or get the fuck out of here. I don't care. The nigga you sucking the fuck off will be live later on today or tomorrow or wherever the fuck that hoe ass nigga go live. And you can take your bitch ass over there and suck your nigga dick. I don't give a fuck, bro. That is the question. How am I ducking a debate? How am I ducking a nigga that I didn't know was beefing with me? That is the question. Now, if you can't answer that, then why the fuck is you talking to me? Don't worry about the second question. Answer the first, because that's what you said in my fucking comments.
If you are called to a debate, and especially if they're willing to give a neutral platform, but instead you only want to have the debate on your terms.
I'm glad you say that. Then why didn't he? Why, if KO was talking about a neutral platform, why did he go at Champside on Champside's page, go at Blue Blood on Blue Blood's page, go at Trill Boxing on Trill Boxing's page, go at Drew Titan on Drew Titan's page, but won't go at me on my page, bitch nigga? Explain that.
Do they?
I'm gonna say this one more time. Say this one more time. He went at Champside on Champside's page. He went at Blue Blood on Blue Blood's page. When it Drew on Drew's page. Please tell me why the bitch nigga can't click the link and go with me on my page.
Because
that's what I thought. The fuck out of here, you faggot ass nigga. Get your bitch ass the fuck out of here, clown. And every time you see that whole nigga, give that whole nigga 86,000 seconds. Because you don't know how to debate. You don't know how to debate. You don't. If you wanted to squash a beef, whole nigga, then you should have told that nigga. You should have told that nigga. What the fuck is your problem with BF? That's what you should have did, whole nigga. Because I didn't even know the bitch nigga had a problem with me. You should have told that nigga. But instead, your bitch ass comes over here to me. Oh, BFTB, man. I'll hold a neutral now. As a matter of fact, let's all pause for a second. Don't worry. Don't worry. This video is uploaded. Let's all pause for a minute. And let's all take a moment to watch my response to this whole nigga. Let's take a moment to watch my response. Because like my brother B-Boy, I did a response for B-Boy, right? I did a response. I was really happy. I was really proud to actually talk to B-Boy, bro. I really was. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I was really happy about that. I felt good to have a conversation that didn't include these weird ass hoe ass niggas, bro. I really felt good. But instead, I get this hoe ass nigga Black talking about, oh man, I rock with you. You don't rock with me at all. You rock with Lomachenko's dick. But anyways, let's take a moment, y'all. Let's take a moment. Here you go. Here's the response to this hoe ass nigga. Because this is what they want. This is what they want, y'all. These niggas don't want to call me. They don't want to call me and address anything. Because these niggas got my phone number. They don't want to call me. These niggas want to do videos. They don't want to call me. Okay, so I'll respond to you. Here you go. Again. Listen, y'all. You guys don't want to debate me. KO does not want to debate me at all. Black lies in my comments, writing goofy stuff. Okay, I'm going to address it, and then I'm going to do you dirty. So Black Lies writes in my comments on a video that was for B-Boy. I mean, it was a respectful video. It had nothing to do with anything. But this clown writes on my comments and says, why are you ducking KO? Y'all need to be on a neutral platform. I'll host a debate and play y'all fair. We can have a timer and a judge from both sides of the aisle. Side note, I'm only trying to do this to dead the beef. I have no alternative agenda. I literally rock with both of you, and the beef between y'all is childish. This is what he said. All right. So, let's break down this statement, shall we? Let's break this down. Why are you ducking KO? Why am I ducking KO? I want you to read that line to yourself. I want you to read that line to yourself and see how much sense that makes to y'all. I'm ducking a man I birthed. I'm ducking a man who got his entire style from me. I'm ducking a man that I have told multiple times to pull up. I'm ducking this guy. All right, cool. Y'all need to be on a neutral platform, he says. I'm ducking him, and we need to be on a neutral platform. Was he on a neutral platform when he pulled up on Champ's side? And said the Champ side, I hear cats out here claiming to be the best on YouTube. I'm the best on YouTube. BFTB is the best debater on YouTube. Me. Okay, but he says, I hear cats out here claiming to be the best on YouTube while at the same time unwilling to prove it. Unwilling to prove it. Well, pull up then. I'm the best. He knows that, and you know that. Don't sneak this, just say I want smoke. KO, I want smoke. Stop sneak dissing me, KO. Yeah, this is what you was doing, KO. Stop sneak dissing, KO. I want smoke. But see, he pulled up on Champ's side. He had no problem pulling up on Champ's side. No problem. Pulled up on my brother Blue Blood. No problem. Pulled up on my brother Blue, bro. Pulled up on my brother Blue. Oh man, Blue, these guys. He went at both of these guys, both of my bros, both of these guys are my brothers. He went at both of them, and then hit me up and was like, "Hey, BF, man. Hey, man, Blue Blood Champ side, man. Hey, man, we're gonna debate. We're gonna do it on your page, man." And I said, "Hey, if now mind you, I didn't know he had already hit these guys up. I didn't even know he already went at them. He went at them and then hit me up. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. To me, I just look at it as a boxing debate. If Champ side wanted to debate or Blue Blood wanted to debate with him, I'm cool with it. If they want to do it on my page and bless my page, I'm cool. I got no problem. That would be amazing for me. But I never said that they have to, and I never forced them, or I didn't even know what was going on. I found out after this man went at them, and then he came to me. I found out after the fact. But you pulled up on them. But yet here is this clown and goofy turd bag, Black Lies. Y'all need to be on a neutral platform. This is what this man says. This man says after he pulled up on Champ side in Blue that we need to be on a neutral platform. Bro, who are you? Who the hell are you to say we need to be on a neutral? Who are you? Who are you to dictate anything? I don't remember this man pulling up on Champ side or Blue Blood talking about we need to debate on a neutral platform. No, he went straight at them on their platform. That's how they knew who he was, because he went at them on their platform. They didn't know who the hell this dude was. They only knew of him because of me. Because of me. Because those are my brothers. They rock with me. I shout Goofy out. They knew him because of me. They didn't know this nigga existed. While he's running around here talking about, oh, I hear cats claiming they're the best on YouTube. Nigga, this ain't the OK Corral. Niggas claiming they the best on YouTube. Nigga, I'm the best on YouTube. You'll pull up on them and pull up on me. You won't. Goofy, you won't. At all. Because I'm the best. But yet here is this turd burglar, Black Lies, claiming y'all need to be on a neutral platform. I'll host the debate and play y'all fair. We can have a timer and judge for both sides of the aisle. Nigga, who you think this is, Obama and Trump, nigga? What the nigga, this ain't the Democrats versus the Republicans, you goofy, silly, bastard-ass, lying-ass nigga. This ain't none of that. Man, what you think this is? I don't need that nigga for nothing. Never have. I made that nigga. Majority of the niggas that rock with that nigga right now wouldn't unless I shouted him out. At all. Majority of the niggas that rock with that nigga right now wouldn't even know this nigga existed if I didn't co-sign this goofy ass nigga. At all. Never needed him. I didn't know who this nigga was at all. Why the hell do I have to go to your page? Who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you, bro? Then he comes back and says, side note, I'm only trying to do this to dead the beef. I'll circle the block on that. I have no alternative agenda. You wouldn't say that if you didn't. I literally rock with both of y'all, and the beef between y'all is childish. There it is right there. There it is. There it is. The beef between us is childish, and he literally rocks with both of us. Well, the beef between us happened without my knowledge. You goofy, silly, dick-eating fag. The beef between us happened without my knowledge. I did not know that this goofy, silly-ass nigga was sneak dissing me. People were sending it to me. I'm going against them like, nah, this is not, nah, he not really, nah. That's not what it is. Nah, he not. That's my guy. That's my bro. He just, whatever. But that's me. That's what I did. That's what I did. Not one time did you weird hoe ass niggas go to this dude and tell this nigga to stop sneak dissing me. Not one time. Not one time. Did any of you goofy turd lying bastards go to this goofy silly weird ass nigga and asked this weird ass nigga, hey, bro, why are you taking shots at BF? Not one time. But yet you say you have no alternative agenda. You's a hoe ass nigga. You been had alternative agendas. You are not, you don't rock with both of us. You rock with that hoe ass nigga. And the reason why you rock with that hoe ass nigga is because you are a Lomachenko nutbag. That's why. And because Devin whipped his ass, you rock with that hoe ass nigga. Because that hoe ass nigga sucks Gervonta's nuts like you suck Loma's nuts. That's why. And because Tank never fought Loma, well, then you can say, oh man, Loma would beat Tank. And he can say, oh no, man, Tank would beat Loma. But see, Devin fought Tank and whipped his ass. I mean, he fought Loma and whipped his ass. And that's why you can hang over there, because your weird, gay, goofy ass will sit over that whole ass nigga's page and be like, oh, Devin really lost, man. The crowd was booing, man. The crowd, man. Devin really lost, man. America. Loma fought in America. It was the American advantage. The American advantage. You'll sit on that whole ass nigga's page and say that goofy ass stuff. Where would Tank and Loma fight, you weird hoe ass nigga? Where would they fight at? Would they fight in the Ukraine? They would fight in America. That's where they would fight at. Yeah. What do you think would happen if Tank took a knee in that fight to get his eye wiped out? It would be a draw. Or Tank would still win. Where would you go then? Whose nutsack would you hang on then while you're clinging on to Loma's nutsack? What page would you go to? Where would you go? Who could you run to? Because it wouldn't be over here because we clown your goof ass. It wouldn't be over there because they clown your goof ass. Wouldn't be over there. Huh. So let's readdress this and reevaluate this, because if you're looking at this whole statement, there is a question that needs to be asked. What is the end goal? What is the end goal of this stupid ass post that this goofy made? What is the end goal of what KO sneak dissing me? What is the end goal of even debating this goofy dude? What is the end goal? And I would love to. We can cook any day of the week. But what's the end goal? Because all of these things have an end goal behind them. All of them, whether they say it out loud or not. And there's two questions. There's two for this. The third one is the real one, but there's two. Is it to squash a beef that he started? Is that it? I would say no, because he's got my phone number. He could have called me if he had some type of issue. If he didn't want to call, he could have texted me if he had some type of issue. So this can't be it, because it didn't stop him from calling and texting when Rachel cooked him. Yeah, it didn't stop him. It didn't stop him at all. Oh man, I thought I won, man. No, I really won that, man. Yeah, it didn't stop him from doing any of that. So it can't be to squash the beef. This can't be it. This really can't be it, to squash a beef that he started, because he could have just called me at any time. He still can. He still got my number. He can still call, he can still text, just like Monty can still call, can still text, just like EBT can still call, can still text, just like KQ can still call, can still text, just like all the rest of these dudes can still call, can still text if there's a beef that they started. All of these dudes. They started a beef with me. I didn't even know there was a beef ongoing. So it can't be to squash an imaginary beef like this goofy whole ass clown says. It can't be for that. Because I didn't even know a beef existed. Didn't have a clue. So this can't be it. It can't be for that. Could it be to have a good debate? Could that be the case? Well, you pulled up on Champ Side. You pulled up on Blue Blood.
What's good though? I'm about to go jump. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. For real, if y'all want to pull up on me, pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
This is not difficult to do. And it wasn't difficult when you pulled up on Champ Side, and it wasn't difficult when you pulled up on Blue Blood. It wasn't difficult at all. But you're refusing to pull up on me, which lets me know it's not for a good debate. It's not for a good debate. That's what it's not for. But let this whole ass goofy clown say something in my comments. That's how he'll talk. Oh man, y'all, boy, I love both of y'all, man. I love y'all. And we need to squash this beef, man. A beef you didn't even know was a beef. You didn't even know it was a beef, BF. But you need to squash it. Because I love both of y'all's. And you didn't even know a goofy nigga was beefing with you. But since you didn't know and now you know, you gotta squash the beef. You gotta do it. Bro, we know this is about one thing and one thing only, this. Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney, this nigga's love for Tank Davis is undeniable. He don't love you, man. This nigga don't like you at all. He don't like you at all. I tried, homie. I tried to get him on your page, bro. Tried. I asked my OG, which happens to be his OG. I asked. This was like, nah, bro. Hey, bro, that's what brothers do. See, I try to help you. You're not a brother to me because you started a fake ass beef and you got these hoe ass niggas like this weird ass goofy turd burglar black in my comments saying these goofy stupid ass things. So you was never a brother to me, but see, I was a brother to you. I was a brother to you. So you didn't, it's not about a good debate at all. There's nothing wrong with my page. Nothing. Before I knew who the hell you were, you was dick eating my page. I had no idea who you were. I had no clue. None. And you was dick eating. Yes. On my page, on my nuts, dick eating. That's how you got my number in the first place. How else was you going to get it? I didn't know who the hell you were, nigga. So I'm just going to just give you my number. I don't know who the hell you are. Is that how that works? There is people in my comments who have been rocking with me for the beginning of my existence on YouTube, and they don't have my number. Yeah. How did you get my number? From dick eating, nigga. That's how you got my number. Playing like you was my bro, acting like you was fam, acting like this and acting like this. I like what you, I'm like, man, this is cool, man. I like what this brother's doing, bro. I like this. I wasn't on the dick eating stuff, but it was a simple fact that I like what you was doing. I like what you was saying. We didn't have to agree on Devin and Tank. We never had to agree. I never had a problem with disagreeing. I have a problem with you niggas lying. That's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with you niggas lying, bro. That's what I have a beef with. You niggas lying. I don't got no problem with you niggas debating or anything else. I don't got no beef. I got no issue. I got a problem with you niggas lying, bro. Stop lying. And instead of you addressing that the way you could and should, instead of you addressing that, what you did is tell these niggas you want a joint live stream. And you got a whole nigga like this goofy turd burglar talk about, why you ducking KO? What am I ducking? What am I ducking? Well, I'm confused at what I'm ducking. I'm confused. I promise you I'm confused. Because I put the link in my chat damn near every single day. I don't give a damn about that goofy hoe-ass nigga. If the goofy hoe-ass nigga wants to debate, then the goofy hoe-ass nigga can click the link just like your goofy hoe-ass. And everybody else. Never had a beef with this man. Never. Showed this man nothing but love. I had nothing but love and respect and appreciation for him. Nothing. It was him that had issues, alternative issues. Yeah, it was him that had alternative issues, not me. I'm solid, bro. I didn't have had no beef, had no nothing. I'm good. That was on him, of which he could have called me or text me at any time, the way he's done before. He chose not to, but he wants to do a joint live stream. And your goofy ass on here talking about I'll host a debate and play y'all fair. Who are you? Fuck your host, nigga. Use a hoe, nigga. In real life, use a hoe. Don't worry. Every time I see you, I'm going to give you 86,000 seconds. I'm not going to block you at all. Every single time I see you, I'm going to give you 86,000 seconds. You might as well just unsubscribe and leave. Because every time I see you, I don't care what you're saying, I'm going to give you 86,000 seconds. And I'll see you tomorrow. Every time I see you. Because you's a hoe. Just like that nigga. But he wants to do a joint live stream. Well, he pulled up on Champside. He pulled up on Blue Blood. He pulled up on all these other people. He jumps on their pages and cooks with them, debates with them, goes at them. But mysteriously, he wants to do a joint live stream with me. Damn, I scare you that much, nigga? Why you didn't want to do a joint live stream with the rest of these niggas? Why you didn't want to do a joint live stream with them? With any of them? I mean, that's a valid question. But of course, y'all are not going to ask them because y'all are hoe ass niggas too. Y'all are hoe ass niggas. You don't care about squashing no fake beef that this nigga started. I don't even know this nigga, man. I know of this nigga. And the only reason why I know of this nigga is because he came to my comments. Otherwise, he'd be right along with the rest of the other 8 billion niggas on planet Earth that I don't know. He'd be right along with the rest of them niggas. With the whole rest of the other 8 billion. I don't know this nigga. I know of him. The persona that he presented to me, I respected. Which is how he got my number. Because I respected the persona he presented. Don't worry, nobody else will get that ever again. Ever again. But I digress. So he says, we can have a timer and judge from both sides of the aisle as if this is the Democrats and the Republicans. Side note, I'm only trying to do this to dead the beef. To dead a beef that I didn't know existed. So maybe you should tell the nigga that started the beef to dead the beef. Maybe you should tell that nigga. I have no alternative agenda. You do. You do. But see, there is people that I rock with. Genuine love with. These people love me. Love my existence. And I theirs. Real life brothers who have had opportunities to dog me out and never took the opportunity. These brothers told me what it is. They saw what you type of nigga you was from the beginning. They see what type of nigga Black is right now. All of them, they all see what type of nigga you are. And all the rest of these, they see y'all niggas. I'm naive, and I can admit it. Because I see the best, or try to see the best. I can admit that. I can admit that. This nigga was never on that type of time cool with me. This nigga was a clout chaser from the very beginning. That's why he pulled up on Trail Boxing years ago, talking crazy and got blocked and timed out. That's why he pulled up on Champ's side, talking crazy and got cooked. That's why he pulled up on Blue Blood, talking crazy and got cooked. That's why he pulled up on Drew Titan. And that's why he will not pull up on me. That's why. Because they're not debaters. That is not what they do. They can, but that's not their thing at all. Nigga, I'm the end boss. I am the final boss, nigga, and all of y'all know it. All of y'all know it. That's why there's all these stipulations about debates. There's all these stipulations, all these things. It's all these. Joint live streams and all. Yeah, there's all these things. Because I'm the end boss. That's why. And it's better to use my name from a distance than to click the link and debate the only topic that you're crying about. This man ain't crying about Benavidez or Better BF or Lamont Roach or he's not crying about none of that. There is one topic that this nigga has been crying about, one topic that this nigga is in his feelings about, one. He could click the link and debate me on that one topic at any time. I'll tell you again. Tank Davis, duck Devin Haney. There's your debate. Whenever you want to do it. Whenever. Oh, no, I'm not going to do it, man, because y'all going to time me out, man. Y'all going to block me, man. Y'all going to... Once again, I have never timed out anybody, blocked anybody, kicked anybody off the panel, off the page that was having an actual boxing debate. Never. If you're having an actual boxing debate, I've never done it. Yeah, so I start out by asking a question, or you start out by asking a question, and then I answer it. Once I answer, we debate the answer or lack thereof. If you refuse to answer, if you ask me a question and I answer, and then you try to ask another question and you don't allow me to ask my question or for us to actually debate the answer, well, then I'm going to mute you and go back to that statement because that's how debate works. That is the very definition of debate. Otherwise, it's called lecture. You're just lecturing me. Yeah, you just want to click the link and jump on my page and lecture me and just talk down to me. It's not called lecture. Yeah, you're not lecturing me nothing because I do my own research. You're not lecturing me. A debate is we have facts that are irrefutable and non-debatable. And then we have our opinions and our stances based on those facts, which we debate. Yeah, we're not debating the fact that I'm wearing a black hoodie with gold writing on it. We're debating what the gold writing is. Yeah, because you don't know what this is. You don't know. You can debate what that is. You have an opinion. We're not debating that this is gold writing. And when you guys steer away from that, that is when you get muted and go back to the point. I mute you to bring us back to the point at hand. Otherwise, you guys would be looking at my shirt talking about, oh man, well, Campbell's soup is good. So really, how about we talk about that? No, we're going to stay on topic. And I have never muted, blocked, kicked anybody off that wasn't on topic, that wasn't answering and addressing the statements, whether the ones they're presenting or the ones I'm presenting. You guys know this. That nigga knows it. That nigga's scared of me. But yet you'll come to me talk about, oh man, the beef, man. What beef? What beef? What beef? What beef does this ant have to me, the giant? Do you think I care? I don't. I don't give a damn what beef he has because he didn't have the balls to pick up the phone and call me or text me. So I don't give a damn what beef he has. But then let's wrap this up, bro. Let's wrap this up because this statement right here and the end goal for him, we know, is clout. Because if he wanted to debate me, he would have been did it weeks and weeks ago. If he wanted to debate me, he watches me every day. He would have been did it. He don't want to debate me. He wants the clout of me doing these videos so that he can do a response video. This is what it always was. It was about this from the beginning. It was always about this. Let me just keep taking sneak this at BF, sneak this, sneak this, sneak this, sneak this, sneak this, so that he can finally get enough and respond, and then I can do what I wanted to do from the beginning. It's always been from this, always. And you guys have always been this. You have always been this. You have always been the niggas sitting on the sideline just wanting to start something so that you can sit back and be entertained. You're casuals. All of y'all are casuals. You're just casuals. You're casual boxing fans. All of y'all. None of y'all are diehard unless you're diehard meat riders. That's all y'all are. You sit back and you want this. You want to be entertained. Yeah, you want these guys who you believe can fuck with me to come at me so that I can debate them, so that I can potentially lose. In this situation, I am Devin Haney. Nigga, I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm Muhammad Ali. That's who I am. Y'all don't give a damn about having a good debate or getting or learning something. You don't give a damn. You want to see me lose. That's it. And you truly believe that that nigga is the nigga to do it. Well, tell him, come on. Tell him, come on. He's not. And nobody you know is. Nobody you know. He's not at all. And not one person at all that any of you know is. I am the debater. Me. BFTB. This is what I do. This is what I've done from the very beginning. I've taken this from nobody. I made my own style, created my own lane, and mastered it. That nigga used my shit. That's what the nigga kept calling me after every interview. BF, what you think, man? How you like that, man? I ain't never hit this nigga up asking him about an interview I did. Never. Never. Because I'm Pops. And that's my son. I'll let you guys watch the rest of the video on your own. I'll let y'all watch the rest on your own. Listen, bro, I promise you, it's not what I want to do. I keep saying, I don't want to do this. And yet these goofies keep coming at me to make these things. I'm going to go with you, 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 I'm going to go with you. What am I supposed to do? How much can anybody in here take before you respond? How much? Like, how much can anybody, when is enough? When's enough? Just like I say, this man got my phone number. As we speak right now, this man got my phone number. He could have been texting me, could have called me at any time. At any time. Doesn't want to. He wants this. He wants me to go at him like this. This is what he wants. Because Tank Davis isn't doing anything. He wants this. If he gets this, then he can respond the way he wants to respond, which is why he keeps poking the bear. Because this is what he wants. How many times am I going to tell you, nigga? How many times am I going to tell you, nigga? Fuck you, nigga. You's a hoe and you showed me you was a hoe. You showed me you was a hoe. You didn't have to do that. You could have kept it boxing.
Do
You
what?
showed me you was a hoe.
What
So
have
from
I
there, I
ever
don't give a
kept
fuck
it
what you say
but
to me.
boxing?
You're a liar.
How? Okay, what have I said?
How come your hoe ass didn't go to that nigga that started it and you knew he started it and asked
And
that
I
nigga?
and
Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time. This is the reason why I put you niggas on mute. When I'm speaking, shut the fuck up. Then when you speak, I'll listen. See, I'm asking you a question and you try to jump in and then your bitch ass will run to this hoe ass nigga page and let these hoe niggas in the comments, BF just mutes, he just kicks you off the page, he just kicks you off, he just mutes you, he just talk. But your hoe niggas don't say why I do it. You hoe niggas don't say why at all. None of y'all. So I'm going to give you 15 minutes of my time. And then I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing. I'm going to give you 15 minutes. I'm going to ask you a question. It's on you to answer it. Then the answer, we can debate the answer. If you do not answer the question, then we have nothing to talk about. Because you're not going to lecture me on shit. I'm going to ask you a question. You answer the question, we can debate the topic, and then you can ask me a question. That's how debate works. Okay, why didn't you go to that nigga when that nigga is the one that was sneak dissing me and started this whole shit? Why didn't you tell him, bro? Why don't you just call BF?
I did. I said, stop. We need a name. You can allude to, but we need a name so we can get this debate. I did tell him that.
That is not what I just asked you.
You
What
said,
I
why didn't
asked
I
you
tell
is
him to stop
why
this sneak?
I asked you, why didn't you tell the man to just call me? If he had a beef, why didn't you tell that man to stop it? Stop whatever beef. If you saying y'all both my bros. If you know the nigga, what you mean need a name? You know he was talking about me and everybody else did. How the fuck you think it got back to me? I didn't know. Why didn't you tell the man? Bro, don't do this on no live, bro. Don't do this. You got that man's number. Just call that man. Why didn't you do that?
I didn't know he had your number.
You didn't know you're a liar. You are an absolute liar. You are an absolute liar. Everybody in these comments knows that me and him have each other's number. Everybody in these comments, you have saw me call this man live. I've held the phone up while the nigga was talking live. I've said multiple times, KO text me. I'm gonna text KO. I'll call KO. This is why I say you guys can't fuck with me. Why would you just sit right there and lie, bro? Why would you lie?
Having a person's number or being able to communicate with somebody is two different things.
I'm going to ask this question again. Why would, I'm only going to give you, you got 13 more minutes. Why would you just lie to me like that? You know I don't do the lying stuff, bro. You know what that did to my life. You know I don't do the lying. Why would you just lie to me like that? I don't give a damn if it's small, big, or whatever you want to call it. Why would you just lie like that? Why?
Am I allowed to explain?
You got 10 more minutes. Why would you just lie to me like that? Why would you just say you did not know that me and him had numbers? Why would you just lie?
Am I allowed to explain?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Back to what I was doing. Let's get back to this boxing, y'all. Let's get back to this boxing. I cannot believe this nigga just lied straight to my face. Straight to my face, bro. Oh, man, I didn't know y'all had each other's number. Nigga, you are a liar, bro. You are a blatant liar. Blatant liar, bro. You lied straight to my face. Man, everybody in here knows me and him got to say, we got our number. Everybody in here. How many times have I said it? How many times have I said, bro, you're doing all of this, bro. Just call me. Why are you doing this? Text me, nigga. Nigga, what is this about? What is all this shit what is all this you doing? What's this about, bro? All this sneak dissing. Just call me. What are you doing? This nigga knows that. Yet he lied straight to my face. Lied straight to my face. Listen, bro. Like I said, this is not about a debate. This is about clicks and views. Dude wants clicks and views. That's what he wants. It's not about nothing else. He used Blue Blood's name to get clicks and views. He used Champside's name to get clicks and views. He pulled up on Drew Titan for clicks and views. Pulled up in 78's chat for clicks and views. See, I'm not any of them. I am a debater. This is what I do. This is what I do. Me. This is where I cut my teeth. This is my bootstrap that I pulled up on, is debate. This is what I do. But for some strange reason, nothing. This nigga was never my brother. All right? He was never my brother. He was never cool with me. Never. You guys have never heard me sneak diss anybody, dog. You've never heard me. I'm saying these, bro, I could have been cooking Monty in his wheelchair. I could have been cooking EBT in his lisp. I could have been cooking goofy ass, I could have been cooking them, man. I never win at these niggas, man. I'm saying these is my guys. Why would I go at them? Why would I sneak this? Man, I don't agree with everything 7-8 says, bro. 7-8's a big time Bud fan. Huge Bud fan. I was a Bud fan, but I was going against 7-8. He was picking Errol Spence he was picking Terrence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. I was picking Errol Spence. I was going against 7-8. Yeah, I have Tank. No, you have Block is what you have. You have Trash Can is what you have. That's what you have. You have Trash Can. Yeah, you have Juneteenth. That's when I'll see you again. If ever. I don't care to ever see you again. I do not care. What's up, Prez? Master Khalik, salute. Anyways, I'm going to get back to speaking about what I was speaking about. That's what I'm going to do. Let me read these super chats right quick, and I'm going to get back to what I was speaking about. Hey, my brother Broadway says, salute BF, cook them ducks. I'm on the job, bro. You already know. Boxing fan, salute to my bro. He said, Ukrainian lies was sent as a crash dummy. Probably. My brother Broadway says, grown men getting chastised by BF. Well, we could have a debate. I don't need to chastise them. We could have a debate. They don't want to debate me. They don't, bro. You want to go to people who don't debate and standing there with your chest all poked out, acting all tough like you really doing something. You ain't doing anything. Because I'm really the guy. I don't see these niggas pulling up on me about nothing, for nothing. Niggas crying like bitches about joint live streams. A joint live stream that y'all pull up on everybody else. What makes me different? When have you guys ever see me mute or block or timeout KO? When have you guys seen this? At any time ever? When have you guys seen this? Has anybody ever seen this, bro? Me and him don't agree about Tank and Devin at all. I've never timed this man out. I've never blocked this man. Never. Because he semi knows how to debate. What the fuck you niggas scared of, bro? What you scared of? Oh, you got to do a joint. A joint for what? What joint what? A joint what? For what? For what? You say I mute to the level of my competition? What is that supposed to mean? Because if that's the case, why then you're telling me that KO is no competition to me? Because I've never muted KO. So you're telling me he's no competition. Is that what you're saying to me, Forge? Because I'm confused. If I mute to the level of my competition, is that what you're saying to me? Please make it plain, because I'm confused. What if I've never muted this man at all, ever? In no conversation, never. So you're telling me that he is not on my level. Is that what you're saying to me? Because I'm confused here. So please make it plain, Forged. Okay. I can understand that. I understand. Definitely understand. But even that's not true. I mute when you don't answer the question. I mute when you move the goalpost. I mute when you try to go at me. It has nothing to do with anything. That's when I mute. Prez says you do be muting, no BF. You even muted Brian Sr. Because I'm not a dick eater like you, Prez. You would let that man spit in your face and you wouldn't mute him. Because you look up to them niggas. You look up to these people, these celebrities, like they're somebody different than a man. That's what you do, Prez. So you would let that man spit in your face. You would let them niggas tell you you ain't shit, and you would sit right there and you would take that. That's what you guys do. See, I'm a grown-ass man, Prez. I don't give a fuck about that nigga, Prez. So yes, Brian Norman Sr. will get muted just like he's anybody else, like he's you, nigga. He ain't shit to me. You niggas glaze and praise, not me. That is a man like me. That is a man, nigga. A man. And I will speak to a man the same way a man speaks to me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You niggas will let these niggas, because they're celebrities, piss in your face, tell you to leave them the fuck alone, get out of my fucking face. I don't fuck with you, bitch ass nigga, and you will sit there and take it. Because you look up to them niggas. None of them can say that to me. None. Not one. And that's the difference between me and you. Of course, they don't want to talk about the fact that Brian Norman disrespected me first. Yeah, they don't want to talk about how Brian Norman Sr. was calling me out my name. They don't want to talk about none of that at all. Leave that alone. I'm just supposed to let this goofy ass nigga disrespect me, call me out my name, disrespect me, and just sit here and take it. That's what I'm supposed to do. That just shows that you niggas are not, you're not men. This is the reason why I tell you niggas, this is why y'all don't say nothing to me in real life. Nothing. This is why I will go where I want to go. I will walk how I want to walk. And you guys will say nothing. By myself. Because you niggas is suckers, bro. You niggas is straight suckers. This is the reason why I can walk how I want to walk. This is the reason why I can go where I want to go and talk how I want to talk. Because you niggas is puss. You get online and say these things. But then when you see me in person, you want to take a picture. There's none of this stuff you niggas is talking about, bro. Brian Norman Sr. don't disrespect people like that in real life. To nobody. I saw this man get snatched out of his shirt in front of his son and didn't do nothing. And you telling me, oh man, you even muted Brian Norman Sr. Who the fuck is he? Who is he? That is a grown man just like me. He is no special, no better than me. And I watched this man get snatched out of his shirt in front of his son and do nothing. And you're telling me that I should, oh man, you even muted Brian Norman Sr. So, who the fuck is he? Who is he? I'm supposed to bow down or something? Am I supposed to kiss the ring? That nigga don't do nothing for me. I did for him. What's this nigga doing now? Begging Mill City for an interview? Hey, Mill City, hey man, hey, expeditiously, I woke up today, ironically. Please interview me. Let's talk about Devin Haney. What's he doing now? Nigga, I'm still here. Where's he at? I'm right here. You're watching me, Prez. Why aren't you watching Brian Norman Sr.? I'll ask this question again. You're watching me. Why aren't you watching Brian Norman Sr.? If he's supposed to be something special, something better than me, why aren't you watching that nigga? Because he's not better than me at all. He's not. He's not even a good coach. I mean, his son did an interview with Cigar Talk. Cool. The fuck's that mean? What the fuck does that mean, dog? What does that mean, bro? That doesn't mean anything. Because he did an interview with Cigar Talk? I don't give a fuck. This just shows, Prince, that you guys are enamored with stardom. You're enamored with, and I'm not sure how doing an interview with Cigar Talk makes you a star. I'm not even sure. Not even sure. Anyways, let me finish reading these super chats. And then I'm going to get back to what I'm doing. My brother, the preacher man, he says, you can't make this stuff up. He got a childish issue over debate on your channel, but won't come to your channel to clear whatever issue he has. He don't even got to come to the channel. He made it public. He did this, preach. This man could have called me. He could have texted me. Man, there's things I can say about this dude. I'm not going to say them. I might say it on my members only, but I'm not going to say it here. Maybe I can say, matter of fact, I will say it on my members only. Yeah, I will, as a matter of fact. But, and I can say this publicly and get all kind of views, but for what? I don't care, bro. I don't care about this nigga. I gave you a chance. You didn't give me anything. You are nothing, nobody to me. Nigga, you are a Temu version of me. A Safeway Select version. A Dollar General version, nigga. You're not no fucking original and nothing. Your entire style, nigga, you got it from me. I'm not mad at you. I hope you have 1 million subscribers. I hope you make $1 million. I'm not a hater. Right now, to this day, I got no beef with this nigga. He got beef with me. I hope you make 1 million. I hope you get 1 million subscribers. I hope you get one of them plaques behind you. Shit, 4 of them. Have 1 million subscribers. Have make $1 million off of YouTube. I hope you are the next Mr. Beast, KO. I wish no ill will on you. This is on you. This is your fault. Your problem, not mine. I don't have a problem. None. You scared of me. And your fan base is scared of me too. That's why y'all asking for something that you've never asked for anybody else. A joint live stream. You scared of me that much, you want a joint live stream, dog? Nigga, you got a beef with me, and you so scared you want a joint live stream because you so scared I'm going to mute you. Why the fuck would I mute you? I've never muted you before. But you that scared. And you got a bunch of hoe-ass niggas in my comments. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's wrong with a joint live stream, man? What's wrong? Fuck a joint live stream, nigga. And most of you niggas are Tank fans saying this goofy, stupid ass shit. Where is Tank doing a joint pay-per-view with Devin Haney? Where's that at? You niggas will sit through here day in and day out crying like some hoes. Oh, man. Can't nobody tell Tank the A-side, man. Can't nobody tell Tank nothing, man. Tank could do it. Day in and day out. And then I'm like, okay, well, who's the A-side in this scenario? Because it damn sure ain't you. Nigga, you my son. It damn sure ain't you. Your entire style you got from me. So if I'm giving you an opportunity to click the link and debate, how are you telling me a joint live stream? Because you scared you're going to get muted when I never muted you before. What type of, whatever, dog. So preach. I have no beef with this man. I wish nothing but prosperity for KO. I want this man to get thousands and thousands and millions of subscribers. I want him to make millions of dollars on live. I want him to have to not work at all, and all he has to do is do his live streams and cap on Tank and make millions of dollars. That's what I want for him. Genuinely, I got no beef. I genuinely want that. Still. But he don't want no wreck with me, man. He know he don't want no wreck, which is why he's asking for a joint live. Anyways, Mr. Shelton says, when you poke the bear, you get mauled. Well, I mean, yeah. Freedom says, for a real one, thank you, my brother. My brother Big Dog says, salute, BF Boxing, salute to you, homie. My brother comes back and says, you sneaked this Amir and called him Chinny. Well, I didn't sneak this him. I'll tell Amir to his face that. I'll tell a man to his face that, bro. I'll tell him to his face. I'll tell him to his face that he's chinny. What's up, Dez? Fly Eagles Fly. What's up with you, homie? Slee says, do you live in his city? We live in the same state. I don't know what city he lives in. I know he's in Texas, though. But what does that matter? He knows where I live at. Everybody knows where I live at. You could Google my name. I don't know where he lives at. I do not care. I promise you, I don't care, bro. I don't care at all. I don't care at all, Sleaze. I'm not a scary nigga, bro. I will walk in my truth anywhere on earth. Anywhere on earth, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, Kamish, ask that nigga what's his beef. I don't know what the fuck wrong with that nigga. I do know he wants to use my name for clout. I do know that. I do know that. Lit House Salam King. I do know that. I do know he wants to use my name for clout. I do know that. But I mean, if he wants to get a debate, we could get a debate. We've only got one debate. Tank ducked Devin. That is the debate. That is the debate, bro. That's the debate. Tank ducked Devin. He knows he can't beat me, bro. Or else he would have been clicked the link. Just like he went over to Champ side and went over to Blue Blood. Yeah, you pulling up on them because you wanted it. You feel they're not debaters, and they're not debaters. That's not what they do at all. That is not their thing, bro. Champ can debate, absolutely. He's damn good at it. Blue can debate, absolutely. He's damn good at it. But that's not their thing. It's not their thing at all. That is not their thing. This is my thing. Why am I gonna beg a nigga, bro? Why I gotta beg a nigga to pull up? Man, nigga, I ain't begging you. I'm gonna stop bullying this nigga, dog. Man, hey, KO, you got it, bro. You got it, KO. I'm gonna stop bullying this nigga, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. Go ahead and keep taking shots at Champ side and keep taking shots at Blue Blood and keep taking shots at Drew Titan and keep taking shots at 7-8. Keep taking shots at... I'm going to leave you alone, bro, because now I feel like I'm bullying this nigga. I feel like I'm bullying this nigga, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you alone, homie. I'm going to go ahead and leave you alone. I'm not a bully, y'all. I've never been a bully in my whole life. Never in my whole life. I don't like bullies, bro. I don't like them. I beat bullies up. I do not like bullies. I'm not a bully. So I feel like I'm bullying this nigga. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave him alone, bro. You got it, homie. You got it. Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. You got it, bro. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Who knows where you live at? Everybody knows where I live at, nigga. You know where I live at. Nigga, knock it off. When you was a hating ass troll, you was in here putting my address in the comments. Everybody knows where I live at. Knock it off. Anyways, back to what I was doing, y'all. When Errol Spence told Jermell Charlo, when they asked Errol Spence about fighting at 154, y'all beefing online, there's no winning this, just make peace. Press. This is the last time I'm going to say this to you or anybody else. The last time. I am not a Christian. If you slap this cheek, I will not give you this cheek to slap. Okay? I will not turn my other cheek to allow you to slap it. See, I'm a Muslim. I do not believe in you slapping me at all. At all. Now, if this man wants to squash a beef or make a peace with something that he started, he knows how to get a hold of me. If he does not, nigga, fuck him and you and anybody else. And I want to be very, very clear here, brother, because I got no beef with you or no one else. I got no beef with you or no one else. No one. You cannot start a beef with me and then expect me to make peace. That is like the Palestinians having to make peace with Israel when Israel's bombing the shit out of them. That is not how that works. It's not how that works at all. Okay? I've said it one time, Press. I got no beef with you, Press. You have been speaking boxing as of late, and I respect it. So I got no beef with you. But if somebody wants to stop something that they started, then it's up to them to stop it. I'm not going to bully this nigga no more. At all. I'll just respond in kind. Now back to what I was doing. I'm not going to say this again. The rest of you niggas start asking me about this goofy ass nigga, I'm just going to send you in the trash. That's all. I'm just going to send you niggas to the trash, bro. Like this nigga right here. I'm just going to send you niggas to the trash. That's all I'm going to do. And you'll make another page, subscribe to me to talk to me, and I'm going to send you back to the trash. That's all you're going to do. I've said enough, bro. If you want to squash a beef that you started, you have my phone number. You can squash it yourself. If you don't want to, then you never wanted to. You never wanted to. So I don't care. You're a waste of my time and energy. Now, in 2017, Errol Spence was asked about fighting at 54. That's what he was asked. And in that time frame, Jermell Charlo was not undisputed yet, but he had belts. And they asked Errol Spence, EJ, would you fight Jermell Charlo? And he said, yeah. Yeah, I'd fight him. Isn't that your brother, though? He said, yeah, that's my brother, but my dream is to be undisputed. So if he's my brother, then he wouldn't stand in the way of my dream. We both going to make money. We both fighters. We both boxers. Still my brother. That's what Errol said. Jermell Charlo's response was, undisputed, undisputed. I won't fight. I'm not going to fight EJ. That's my brother. I'm not going to fight EJ. I can't see myself fighting EJ. That's what he said, bro. It was Jermell Charlo that didn't. He was putting EJ in the brother mode. That was Jermell doing that. That wasn't EJ. That was Jermell. Jermell was like, oh, no, man, that's my brother, man. Undisputed. That was him doing all that. That was before he started getting slapped all over the place. Yeah, before niggas just started slapping this nigga for no reason. Before niggas woke up in a bad mood and saw this nigga and just started slapping this nigga, before all of that, niggas was like, bro, hold up a second. Wait a minute. I woke up on the left side of the bed today, and normally I wake up on the right. Man, where's Charlo at, dog? Where's Charlo at? Somebody getting slapped. Where Charlo at, dog? Man, I need to slap somebody, bro. And that nigga's slappable. He don't be doing nothing when niggas slap him, so that nigga's slappable. So let me go find this nigga right quick. Yeah, until that happened. Before that, when this nigga was a savage animal, he was a absolute killer, bro. You couldn't mention this nigga's name. This nigga's rolling up out the refrigerator on a nigga. I wish you would call out Jermell or Jamal back then. Call him out if you want to. You'll wake up, go into the refrigerator to get some milk, and then niggas roll out the refrigerator shaking and shit. Lions only, nigga. You mention my name, Lions only. Nigga, all in the freezer. You couldn't mention them niggas, dog. You couldn't say nothing about them niggas. Nothing. Them niggas wanted every bit of smoke, bro. Every piece. It didn't matter who was smoking. Them niggas popping up like Snoop Dogg. You sitting on your damn porch smoking a blunt. This nigga Snoop Dogg just rise up out this bitch. He just rose up and just, hey, let me hit that. Let me hit that, cuz. Let me hit that, cuz. Smoked the whole blunt. You couldn't say anything about these niggas. You couldn't say nothing, bro, about neither one. This nigga, they all up in motherfucking New York and shit. Nigga, you ain't got no people over there. Nigga, all up in New York waiting for Danny Jacobs. Nigga, you niggas ain't got no. And then the next thing you know, you niggas just started getting slapped, and then everything changed over. Everything changed over after you niggas just started getting slapped there. One slap took all that. One slap took everything, bro. And then once you got slapped, then your brother started getting slapped. Then now both of you niggas is slap brothers. Straight slap off. Straight slap off, bro. Niggas just getting slapped left and right, bro. And I hate it because I like the Charlos, bro. I like the Charlos. I hate to see these brothers getting slapped like this, man. I hate it. I tell you I do, bro. I promise you I do. I hate it, dog. I hate it. I hate seeing these two kings, and I look at them as kings, and they just walking around just getting slapped, bro. I hate it. Promise you I do. I hate it. I don't want to see Charlo getting slapped like that. Either one. Man, Jamal Charlo got slapped in front of his daddy, bro. Caleb Plant slapped half of your mustache off, man. Right in front of your dad, bro. Right in front of your dad. Wow. And now all of a sudden, the man talking about Errol Spence showing himself with a big fish in his, showing a shark in his mouth, calling out Errol Spence. Well, why you wasn't doing this before, bro? Salam, Aki, I see you in the building. Why you wasn't doing this before? When Errol Spence was calling for it, why you weren't calling for it? Do you guys realize how big of a fight that would have been between Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo? Do you realize how big that would have been if Jermell Charlo said, hey, bro, nah, all that stuff that's going on with you and Terrence Crawford, man, fuck that. Bring your ass up here, bro. I'm not going to do all this stuff. I'm not going to do none of that. You the big fish. You the big fish. Bring your ass up here. I'm going to show you that I'm really the big fish. If Terrence Crawford don't want to play, fuck him. Fight me. I got all the straps. You, my brother, we can both break bread, but I'm going to show you I'm really him. You remember you was talking that crazy stuff about if we brothers will fight? Well, we brothers, let's fight. Where is Jermell saying this? Wouldn't that have given Errol Spence an option? He didn't have no options at this time, bro. His option was Terrence Crawford. That was it. Where was Jermell? Why didn't Jermell give his brother an option? Why didn't he give him an option? Why didn't Jermell give this man? Why didn't Jermell say, hey, man, how about you do this? Or how about you? Where was this at? He could have. Just like me. I'm telling goofies, bro, I rocked with you. I rock with you. We claim brother this, but I'm the only one that acted like a brother. If you want to debate me on the only topic you want to debate on, I'll give you the link. I'm giving you a chance. You see how I did that? Why didn't Jermell do that for Errol Spence? Because Champside is not giving this goofy. Blue is not giving this goofy. Drew is not giving this goofy. 780 isn't giving this goofy. I'm giving you what them niggas is like, nigga, fuck you. Them niggas is telling you, nigga, suck my nuts, nigga. I'm giving you what they're not because they don't have to. I don't have to, but I'm giving it to you. So why didn't Jermell do that for Errol? Why didn't Jermell do that for Errol, bro? My brother Kamal says, you remember Maul versus Maul and Jacobs? I wanted that fight. I wanted it too. Jermall Charlo told Danny Jacobs, drop your fight, I'll drop my fight, and we can fight. And told him that in his face in New York. And Danny Jacobs' response was, I'm touching M's. You haven't touched an M yet. I'm touching M's. You haven't touched an M yet. I'm touching M's, though. I'm touching M's. Danny Jacobs' response was the money. It went to the money. That was his response. Jermell is not the A side against Errol Spence at all. He would have been the B side against Errol Spence, but he could have claimed A side because he was undisputed. And being that we just saw what Errol did with Terrence Crawford, where he gave 50-50 for undisputed, just imagine what he would have gave having no belts. He might have took 40%, y'all. He might have took 40%. I'm just putting that out there. He might have taken 40%. He took 50-50 when he had 3 belts. Just imagine what he would have taken with no belts. Imagine what he would have taken with no belts. Just imagine. With no belts, that man probably would have took 35-40% of the biggest fight of Jermell Charlo's career and life. I truly 100,000% believe that undisputed Jermell Charlo versus undefeated Errol Spence is a bigger fight than Jermell versus Canelo. And I will debate that. That is a debatable topic for me. Undefeated Errol Spence moving up in his first fight to fight undisputed Jermell Charlo versus Jermell Charlo going up to 68 to fight Canelo Alvarez. I say Jermell versus Errol Spence is a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. Absolute bigger fight. In my humble opinion. And like I said, I would debate that. Kamal says Mel would have gotten more buzz by taking Hurd's. Oh, well, that you got to blame on Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd wanted to get a fight with J-Rock before he fought, before he fought Jermell and lost to J-Rock, right? So I don't blame Charlo for this at all because Charlo wanted it. Charlo wanted Jarrett Hurd, bro. So and this would have been, I think, a 3-belt unification. That would have been a 3-belt unification because the only belt that that Hurd didn't have was the WBO. He had the IBF and the WBA, and he claimed the IBA or IBO as well. You know, he claimed that one, but whatever. There's only 2 real belts. So anyways, but my question to you guys is, why didn't Jermell go after Errol Spence the way he's going after Errol Spence now? What changed, y'all? What changed? What changed? What changed between Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence? What changed now for him to go after Errol Spence than then? That's why Errol Spence did that post where he said, a lot of people mentioning my name right now that didn't or wouldn't when I was active. I don't care about Jarrett Hurd, Kamal. I do not care. Don't care. I am talking about Errol Spence. I know that you have a favoritism towards some of the things that they do, and you, my brother. So I respect your points, bro. I really do. But this is on Jermell Charlo. This is what this is on. This is on Jermell Charlo. On Jermell. Okay, this is not on anybody else. This is on Jermell. So I see you niggas that want me to move the goalposts and talk about something else. I'm not going to. No, I'm going to stay exactly where I'm at. So you can write and at me all you want. I'm ignoring you. At me all you want. I just want you to know that. I see exactly what you guys are saying. I multitask very, very well. I'm ignoring you, and I want you to know I'm ignoring you. Yeah, I want you to know that. So I'm going to speak back on what I was talking about. Why didn't Jermell Charlo say the things that he is saying now about Errol Spence back then? Why didn't he? No, they did not say they wouldn't fight each other, Curtis, Kamish. They did not say that, Kamish. They did not. They never said that. Never. They never said that. Never. Errol Spence never one time ever in his life said that he would not fight anybody. At no time, never did Errol Spence say he would not fight anybody. At no time, never. At no time, never. So why didn't Jermell Charlo have all the smoke that he has right now for Errol Spence? Why he didn't have it back then? Notice that I'm not talking about who would have won. I'm not asking that at all. I'm asking you, why didn't Jermell have the smoke for Errol Spence back then? You did say that, Curtis. This is exactly what you said. You said, I think when they trained together, they probably said they wouldn't fight one another. This is what you said. And my response to you, Kamish, is that Errol Spence never said that, Kamish. So when you say I didn't say that, Kamish, that's exactly what you said. And you wrote it, Kamish. You wrote it. What I'm saying to you is that Errol Spence has never one time said that he would not fight anybody. Never one time. So I feel like you guys are having a very difficult time here explaining why Jermell Charlo didn't do something. I feel like you guys are having a very hard time explaining why Jermell didn't fight or didn't go at Errol Spence. You guys are having a very hard time, bro. You have a very, very hard time. I know, Kamal, because your favoritism towards PBC blinds you, brother. Your favoritism towards PBC blinds you. You still my bro. I read what you wrote, but your favoritism towards PBC blinds you. It blinds you. It blinds you because you should not just blame the PBC for not making Mel and Hurd. You should blame the PBC for not making Tank and Devin. You should blame the PBC for not making Tank and Gary Russell. You should blame the PBC for not making Tank and Tevin Farmer. You should blame the PBC for not making Tank and Shakur. There's a lot you should blame the PBC for, brother, but you do not. You do not. And I respect you a million. I respect you a million, brother. 1,000,000% I respect you. But I also see your inconsistency. And you have a very big one, my brother, when it comes to Gervonta. You have a very, very big one, King. And again, Kamal is my brother. I respect him a million. But you have a very big consistency issue when it comes to Tank. But Kamal is definitely my bro. My brother. So Tay One Up says, I think EJ and Bud is beefing. Queen Keish, what's up, Queen Keish? They're still good friends. They are not beefing. Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo are not beefing, yo. I don't understand where you guys get this from. They are not beefing. Oh, you said you think. You think. Okay. I can respect it, Tay. They're not beefing, brother. They're not beefing at all. They have zero beef. I do. I remember that, Kamal, because it was entertainment, my brother. It was entertainment. You still have a consistency issue when it comes to Tank, though, brother. Nobody else. It's just Tank. And there's a partiality, or if you want to call it a bias towards the PBC. That's fine. I respect you, bro. I truly do. I truly respect Kamal. We don't have to agree, but I respect you. Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo are not beefing. They've never beefed. To this, they might have had their beefs over things that we don't know about, but there's never been a beef that would stop them from something. I understand, Kamal. I respect that, bro. I truly, truly respect that. I truly respect the fact that you admit it, bro, because that's a real fan. A real Tank fan can admit that they have a bias towards Tank and their favoritism towards PBC. That I can respect it. 100%, bro. And I appreciate you admitting it. The thing that I would ask all Tank fans is I don't understand where your bias is towards PBC if the PBC is the one that is not giving Tank the biggest bags. That's the issue that I have with you guys. The PBC is not giving Tank Davis his biggest bags. They're not giving him his biggest bags. They're not giving him the money that he should be making, because all they would have to do is put him in fights that he should be fighting, and he'll make more money than everybody else. They are the problem. And I will give you guys another statement on why the PBC is the problem, bro. Because the PBC now, at this moment, you guys believe that the PBC is ran by Al Heyman. It is not. It is not ran by Al Heyman. I'm telling you, I keep telling you guys this over and over and over again. Al Heyman does not run the PBC no more. Al Heyman is like the Queen of England to the PBC. He is the Queen of England. The DeCubas run PBC. The DeCubas. Louis DeCuba and his dad, they run PBC. But you guys are looking at it, and a lot of people are black, right? So you guys that are black, you look at Al Heyman and you say, I'm going to support the black man. I want to support the black man. I'm going to support the black man. Let's support the black man. That's what you guys do. Right? That's what your thought process. I'm telling you that he does not, he is the figurehead. What's up, Teach? He's the figurehead. Or says the queen is dead, BF. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Forge. Hopefully, she is getting exactly what she wants, what she deserves in the afterlife. Just like the rest of all of these racist dirtbags, these scumbag murderers, just like the rest of all of them, these colonizers, they get the, I hope if Allah is merciful, they will get exactly what they're supposed to get in the afterlife. Fuck that bitch. Fuck Charles too. And the rest of them motherfuckers. Anyways, let me get back to this. The motherfuckers don't do nothing, y'all. They just get paid. What the hell are they even good for over there in the UK? That's $1 trillion family. What are they doing? What are they good for? Their word don't mean nothing. They're just figureheads. They just have parades and stay in Buckingham Palace. They don't do shit. Their words don't mean a bitch ass thing. They don't do nothing. The UK got a whole damn parliament over there that does law and stuff. The king don't do shit, but get paid. Fuck them. Facts, Forge. They don't do shit. But get paid. So all they do is get paid. Andrew 100, salute. Yes, yes. Straight racist, bro. 100% colonizers. Stealing from Africa like the rest of the world. Anyways. Somebody please tell me why Sebastian Fundora didn't do anything. Why didn't Sebastian Fundora call for Errol Spence? When Errol Spence was talking about going to 54. Why didn't Sebastian Fundora call for Errol Spence when he had one belt? Terrence Crawford already beat Errol Spence. Errol Spence was going to 54. Everybody already knew that. So why didn't Sebastian Fundora say anything? Why he wait until Errol go to him? Why he wait, y'all? Why did Sebastian Fundora wait until Errol went to him? Why he wait? EJ been medically cleared. EJ is now going to fight when or if he wants to. He's been medically cleared, Kamal. He's been ready. But I'm going to ask this question. Why did Sebastian Fundora wait for Errol Spence to go to him? Why didn't him and his team go after EJ? I didn't see anything of Fundora calling for Errol before he fought Bud. I see nothing on that. Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Speak says Fundora was calling for Errol even before he fought Bud. I see nothing on that. If you know something that I don't know, you have a wrench, put it in the comments. Enlighten me, because I didn't see anything. Shit, I would love to learn something that I didn't know. I would love to learn. I see nothing. See nothing. Bud did not mess up all PBC plans. No, he did not. What are you talking about? He didn't mess up anything. Bud was worried about Bud. The PBC is a full business with a whole stable of fighters. Bud did not mess up anything, bro. Jermell could have fought Errol Spence last year. They could have fought last year. They're still PBC fighters, bro. Both of those guys could have fought last year. That's got nothing to do with Terrence Crawford. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Bro, Tevin Farmer could have fought Gary Russell at 135. That's got nothing to do with with Terrence Crawford at all. Hell, Tevin Farmer could fight Gary Russell right now. Right now. There is fights to be made at 135 or 130 with Gary Russell, and that's got nothing to do. Nothing. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You said they messed it up, nigga. So if you saying coulda, woulda, shoulda, tell me how he messed it up. Crawford didn't mess up nothing. He didn't mess up anything. Crawford lived his own life. He moved his own path. He didn't mess up anything. It doesn't stop anybody from nothing. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You said Crawford messed up. What did he mess up? What did Crawford mess up? There is fighters who lost and then fought after Crawford beat them. Green means lost to Terrence Crawford and fought Virgil Ortiz after that. There is fighters who fought Terrence Crawford, lost, and fought after. A lot of them. Hell, Gamboa lost and fought after. Jose Benavidez lost and fought after. No, I'm not going to allow people to blame Bud for something Bud didn't do. Not PBC fighters. What part of Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo are PBC fighters do you not understand, brother? What part about that are you missing? They are PBC fighters. They can fight now. They could have fought last year. They didn't. How are you blaming Terrence Crawford for that? That's got nothing to do with Terrence Crawford. Porter and Spence ain't fight since Bud. So what? What does Porter and Spence have anything to do with Jermell Charlo? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Porter and Spence have nothing to do with Jermell Charlo. Nothing, brother. Nothing at all. Jermell Charlo has not fought in the exact same time period that Errol Spence has not fought. Because Jermell and Errol both lost to Canelo and Bud in the same year. and they have not fought since. Now, what does Jermell Charlo have anything to do with Porter and Spence? You're not making any sense. Oh man, Terrence Crawford did this. He didn't do anything. Crawford didn't do nothing, bro. He did what he was supposed to do in the sport of boxing. Beat everybody. That's what he did. Everybody wanted to see Charlo and Bud. Who is everybody? Who's everybody? Because if everybody wanted to see Charlo and Bud, then Bud should have fought Charlo instead of Canelo. So who's everybody? Why are you guys making these cliche statements with no quality or quantity? What are you talking about, bro? Bro, you're absolutely full of it, bro. You're absolutely full of it. 100% full of it. Everybody who the hell who? Where you get this statement from? Anyways, I'm going to ask this question again. Where was Fundora at, y'all? Here he says at 145, he says he'll fight Spence. Wow. Speak. Now, oh, goodness gracious me, oh my. I'm going to listen to this. 9 times out of 10, I know how this plays out. 9 times out of 10.
If you'll come right over there and just put your hand, I'll walk over to you and you can do that. Now, when we were talking about this when you were on my podcast recently, with all that and all that reach, you can make, in my opinion, some of your fights a little easier, but you don't. But it's what makes you so appealing to boxing fans and networks. Talk about how would you describe the Fundora style?
I don't care about none of that. I want to get to what you said he said. So let's move up to what you said he said.
Wait a minute.
That is not calling for Errol Spence. The man says Charlo is the undisputed guy. It's the guy we want with Charlo. He's got all the belts. But maybe we'll go down to 147 if the fight doesn't happen, maybe. And you're telling me that that is him going after Errol Spence. Please tell me that's not what you're saying. Please tell me that this is not him going after EJ. Please tell me this is not what you're saying to me. I hope that's not what you're saying to me, brother. Him putting it out there that he will fight him at his weight class. I can respect that statement. I respect that statement. Him putting it out there that he would fight him at his weight class. What did Errol Spence tell Terrence Crawford at 147 when Terrence Crawford didn't have a belt? That's what he told him. You haven't done anything. So if Sebastian Fundora went to 147, what did Sebastian Fundora do? So wouldn't it have been idealistic for Sebastian Fundora, just using your premise here, to move down to 47 and fight Terrence Crawford and then become undisputed against Errol Spence? Just using your, this is why I'm saying, this is why Errol said what he said, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. These guys didn't do anything. Nothing. They did nothing, bro. They did nothing. But now it's a whole different ballgame. This dude says that Fundora ducked Bud. You're trying to make this into a different conversation, but I'm going to give you some time. Here you go. Don't write nothing else. New World quota. This is for you. There you go, New World. That's for you. Please click the link and explain how Sebastian Fundora ducked Bud. That's for you. Now, I'm going to ignore you now because all you're doing is you're trying to move shit around so that I don't speak about what's on this screen. So now I'm giving you the link. So if you want to talk to me about what you're claiming, there is the link. There's a link. There's a link. Now, if you don't want to talk to me about what you claim, now I'm ignoring you. Because it seems to me like all you're trying to do is move the goalposts and change the subject from anything that I'm talking about. That's what it seems like to me. Again, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm saying that's what it seems like. So because that's what it seems like, there is the link for you. There's the link. We can absolutely speak. We can talk. But it seems to me like you don't want to talk. You just want to say things to move things around. There's a link. Now you can explain to me how Sebastian Fundora ducked Terrence Crawford, because that's what you said. I would be all ears. What I will not be is responding to you in the comments. That's what I will not be. I'm giving you an opportunity to actually talk to me, and we can have a conversation, no problem. Now I'm going to move on. Sebastian Fundora was not smashing the gas. He was not calling out Errol Spence like that. This man was asked a question and responded. That's it. Asked the question and responded. That is not what he's doing now. Talk about Errol Spence, that's the biggest money fight. Well, he was the biggest money fight then. Charlo was not the biggest money fight. Errol Spence was the biggest money fight. This man said he wanted Charlo. That's what that man said. My brother Dave, what's up, Dave? That's what he said. He said he wanted Charlo. That's what he said. Which is the exact same thing that Terrence Crawford said when he was at 47. Just switch the name. Or did y'all forget? Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman. He did not want to fight Errol Spence. He wanted Keith Thurman. Or did y'all forget? Did you guys forget? This is no knock on Bud. I'm not knocking him. I'm just pointing out the facts. That's all I'm pointing out. No disrespect here, no degrade or nothing. Please, Bud buddies, don't get in your goddamn feelings, okay? Please don't run through here crying and shit about Bud. These are facts. Terrence Crawford did not want Errol Spence. He wanted Keith Thurman. That's who he wanted. Keith Thurman or Pacquiao. I'm not on this conversation, so please, Bud buddies, don't get in your damn feelings. Okay. Somebody please tell me, where was all of this talk from Golden Shower Boy about, man, Errol Spence, man, Jerron Ennis, you're doing all this. Virgil Ortiz got options. Just imagine Errol Spence versus Virgil Ortiz in Dallas Cowboy Stadium. How the fuck is you imagining this? Eyes zooted, wide as hell. How was you imagining this? How are you imagining this without Errol Spence? Don't you need Errol Spence on board? Don't you need him on board, bro? You are legitimately using this man's name. Oscar Golden Shower Boy is using Errol Spence's name, blatantly using his name. Why isn't Boots using Errol's name? You don't hear Boots using EJ name, bro, at all. You don't hear it, bro. You don't see Boots running around here talking about, yo, I want to fight Errol, man. Let me get Errol. What's up with Errol? Let me get Errol, man. What about Errol? Oh, that's fine, Virgil. I don't need to fight you, Virgil. I can fight EJ. Where's Boots saying this? You don't see it. You do not see Jaron Ennis telling the world that he does not need Virgil Ortiz. He can fight Errol Spence. You do not see this. What's up, Slime? You don't see it, bro. You do not see it at all. You do not see this man running through here doing this. This is why I have these three fighters highlighted. And Boots is not. But he's on here. Because Jaron Boots Ennis versus Errol Spence at 154 is still one of the best fights that can be made in all of boxing. And Errol Spence don't do tune-ups. He does not do tune-ups. So if Errol Spence is one of the only fighters on earth, there's only one other that I know. He is one of the only fighters on earth that will come right back and get it on with anybody on this screen. Others will ask for tune-ups. Others will ask for a little bit of time to get right. Others will say, I don't need to do that just yet. Not just yet. Not right now. I could come back in a little bit. We can circle the block on this one. We can circle the block on that one. Listen to me. I'm with y'all. All right? I do not want Errol Spence to come straight back and fight Fandora, Virgil, or Boots. But if he came back and fought Jermell Charlo, they have been out of the ring for the exact same amount of time. I'm A-okay with that. They're both coming off a loss, and they're both been out of the ring since 2023. A1, what's up with you, bro? I will be A-okay if those guys fought each other. Anybody else on this screen, I do not want to see it right away. I'm telling you this now. I'm not going to stop it. I ain't stepping in the way. Because EJ does not take tune-ups. So I'm not stepping in the way. I'm not stepping in the way at all. I'm not. I promise you I won't step in the way. That is not what I do. I don't protect nobody. No, you want it, I want it for you. You want that, EJ? You want to fight Boots right away? Nigga, I want it for you. Let's get it popping. And I'm going to do video after video after video praising, talking about how great of a fight that is, because it is a great fight. And I'm going to be all over it. But I'm telling you guys, I would not favor Errol Spence to fight Jaron Boots Ennis right now. Fuck no. I would not. I would not favor Errol Spence over Virgil Ortiz right now. I would not favor Errol Spence over Fandora right now. I would not. Because he has been out of the ring for hella long, y'all. Hella long. Errol Spence versus Jermell Charlo is a whole different conversation. My brother Kamal says Boots versus Errol Spence is a next super fight if Errol returns. I agree. But I don't think they should do it right away. Bakram is available. Boots pick Lima. That is true. But that's not the context of this conversation. But that is true. That is absolutely true. But I wouldn't say Boots picked. Eddie Hearn picked. Eddie Hearn picked. Boots is just caught up because he's behind or with Eddie Hearn. So Boots has to follow the play that Eddie Hearn is pushing. He's got to follow it. Now, I'm not stepping in the way. I blame Boots. He holds some of this, bro. He holds some of this. Because you signed with somebody that is known for not getting anybody but women undisputed. You signed for that. So that's the only blame I give Boots. He signed, he partnered with a snake. So he can expect to get bit. Because he partnered with the snake. But where was Virgil Ortiz calling for Errol Spence, smashing the gas on Errol Spence, trying to get the Errol Spence fight? If Oscar Golden Shower Boy is talking like he's talking now, why wasn't Oscar Golden Shower Boy talking like this when Virgil Ortiz was at 147? Why wasn't Oscar Golden Shower Boy talking like this after the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight? Why wasn't he talking like that then? If Terrence Crawford was moving on to fight Madrimov, where was Oscar Golden Shower Boy trying to make the Errol Spence fight in Dallas Cowboy Stadium? Right then. Right then. Where did McBack Rub come? I mean, where did Bumbleclot, where did Bumbleclot come into play? Where? Where did Bumbleclot come into play? Where did he come into play? Because Virgil Ortiz fought Bumbleclot. Why did he fight Bumbleclot and not Errol Spence? Okay. New World Quarter says, because Dave says, New World, do you want to debate me tomorrow? This man says, yeah, you and BFTB together. Well, we're not waiting till tomorrow. Now you must click the link, nigga. Yeah, we're not waiting till tomorrow. Now what's up? Don't write nothing else. Your day to write in my comments is finito. Now you must click the link. See, because now you're calling me out. Now, if you want to wait for Dave tomorrow, that's fine. If you want to wait. See, now you must click the link today. Now you must. Your day to write in my comments is finished. Don't write nothing else. Write anything else, and it's 86K, and I'll see you tomorrow. Write anything else. Now you must click the link. Yeah, now you must. There is no conversation about tomorrow. There is no conversation about nothing. Now you must. Or you will sit there in silence, or you can leave. I don't care which one. I can give a fuck which one. You will click the link. You will debate me now, or you will leave, or you will sit there in silence. I do not care at all. I do not care. Those are your only options. You've got no others. Sit there in silence. Click the link or leave. Because the moment you say something, it is 86,000 seconds. The moment you say anything. For anybody, if this man says a word, as a matter of fact, you can't talk in my comments. No, I'm not giving you an opportunity to say some slick shit and run off. You get no opportunity to say some slick shit. Nah, you get no opportunity. You get none. None. You get zero opportunity to say some slick shit. Now you must click the link, or else I'll see you tomorrow. Now you must. Because I know what you niggas do. When I put you in the figure 4 leg lock, you say some goofy ass shit and then run off. Nah. David voice. Nah. Now you must click the link. Now you must. You must. Eric Gomez, Bomb Squad, homie. Yeah, now you must click the link. Do you need a fresh copy? There you go. There's a fresh copy. There is a fresh copy. Let me just pin it. There we go. Let me pin it. There you go. Now you must. Because you cannot write in my comments until tomorrow. So either you will click the link or you will sit there in silence. You got options. Click the link.
Silence, 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 silence.
Okay. Well, see, now you called me out. Called me out. I'm with it. So tomorrow, when you pull up tomorrow, I'll have the link in the comments, maybe even pinned. Do not duck me, or you're going to get 86K again. And I will keep giving you 86K every single day until you click the link. Because you calling me out. Yeah, you and BFTB together. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm with it. If you really believe that you can rock with me and Dave at the exact same time, I'm with it. I promise you, you can't fuck with David. And nigga, I'm the final boss. You can't fuck with David. I promise you that. And I'll bet on it. You can't fuck with him. But the link is there for you. It'll be there for you tomorrow and everywhere else. It'll be there for you tomorrow and everywhere else. I promise you, you cannot beat that man. Anyways, I'll get back to what I was doing. I got no beef with that man. I got no issue with that man at all. No beef, no issue. But see, you called me out. David called you out. That had nothing to do with me. Nothing. You put me in it. Now I want the smoke. I got no beef. I got no beef. I got no issue. You put me in it. Now I want it. Anyways, back to this. Someone please tell me why Virgil Ortiz wasn't smashing the gas on all these things. Where was Golden Shower, Oscar Golden Shower? Where was he at talking about, oh man, what about Errol Spence and Virgil Ortiz? Where was he at? Why didn't Oscar smash the gas to make the fight? I'm talking about right after Errol lost. Why did he do that? Why didn't he do it right after Errol Spence lost, bro? He had an opportunity. Why didn't he do it? I'll tell you why. Because they never wanted that fight. That was never a fight they wanted with Errol Spence. But now they look at Errol Spence differently. They seen him lose badly. They feel like they can duplicate that. They feel like not everybody feels like they're Terrence Crawford now. Everybody believes they're Bud now, all of a sudden. They feel like they can replicate this. So now all of a sudden, we're going to use Errol Spence's name. Now all of a sudden, Jermell Charlo is posting pics showing him as a lion eating a shark, but hasn't done anything. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Hasn't done anything yet. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. This man hasn't fought since 2023, just like Errol Spence. Hasn't done anything. Sebastian Fundora talking about, oh man, that's the money fight. He's the money fight. Well, he was the money fight at all times, and he still is the money fight. Right now. Right now, Errol Spence is the money fight right now. Right now. He's the money fight right now. So why would you wait until you get 2 belts and it's the money fight when he was the money fight when you had 1 belt? Why you didn't smash the gas on an Errol Spence fight at any time before when Errol Spence went to you? You could have. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? What about Virgil Ortiz? Where was Virgil Ortiz going in any of Errol Spence's fights? Why didn't he pull up to Errol Spence at 147? Why didn't he go to any of Errol's fights and get in the ring? Why did he try to do that? He was highly ranked in every sanctioning body. Why didn't Virgil Ortiz get in the ring for Errol Spence? Why did he stand up on the ring? Why did he call this? We in Dallas. Listen, I'm a Texas fighter too. You're a Texas fighter. Let's get it popping. Why didn't he do this? At any time. Where was Oscar at any time? Why didn't Oscar go to these fights and say what he wants? Where was Oscar at talking about what he wants when it came to when he beat Maurice Hooker? Where was any of these? Man, Errol Spence was in the building. If you guys remember, that was the infamous fight where Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence linked up in the back. That was the Maurice Hooker fight. That was the Maurice Hooker fight, where Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are both brothers to Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker is a brother to Bud, and he's a brother to EJ. He rocks with both of them heavy. That's why Bud was there, and that's why EJ was there. Because Mo is brothers to both of them. Errol Spence was in the building. Do you know who they called out? Terrence Crawford. Bro, Errol Spence was in the building, bro. Bud, I see you, Bud. I'm looking at you, Bud. Bud. EJ was in the building. So where is all the energy for Spence? But now all of a sudden, just imagine Errol Spence, Virgil Ortiz in Dallas Cowboy Stadium. We've got options. Straight zooted off of coke. Fresh off a line of coke. You got options. So when Errol Spence said that, it makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect sense. Perfect sense to me. Perfect sense. They are using this man's name. This is straight up blatant clout chase. I mean, think about it like this. Remove Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford versus all three of these guys, all four of them, to be honest, is a phenomenal fight. Remove Bud. He's retired. What's the biggest fight for all these guys? The biggest fight for Jermell Charlo is Errol Spence. That is the biggest fight. Now, of course, these other guys mixing it up with each other on the screen are big fights too. But that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what is the biggest fight with Sebastian Fundora is Errol Spence. Of course, Sebastian Fundora and Charlo is a big fight. Virgil's a big fight. Boots is a big fight. The biggest with Fundora is Errol Spence. The biggest fight with Virgil Ortiz is Errol Spence. That is the biggest fight. The biggest fight for Jerron Boots Ennis is Errol Spence. That is the biggest fight. The biggest. The absolute biggest. All four of these guys. The biggest fight for all four of these guys is Errol Spence. And three of these guys are using Spence's name. But they wasn't doing all of this stuff when EJ was the boogeyman in the face of boxing. They wasn't doing any of this at all. When EJ was the boogeyman in the face of boxing, none of these guys was on this type of time. None of them with the color, because Boots wanted it. So I'm not going to put that jacket on Boots. But these other three were not on that type of time. They were not on that type of time at all. At all. My brother Daryl says, I think the PBC is shelving EJ. They cannot shelve EJ. They cannot, my brother. They absolutely cannot shelve EJ. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video just on that. I'm gonna write this down. I'm going to capture this just for my bro. Yep, I'm going to capture this just for my bro. I'm going to do a video just on this. Is EJ being shelved? That is for my brother. I'm going to do that for you. Darren says, why are people saying Boots is willing to fight Josh if he wins, but not Backram? If Jaron Ennis fights Josh if he wins, but not Backram, that is one of the most blatant bullshit ducks I've ever seen in my life. Ever in my life. If he wants Josh, but not Backram, I can understand Josh because Josh, his team has ties with Eddie Hearn. Backrub's team does not. I can understand the play, but if you're saying you're only willing to do something, but you're not willing to do something else, that's a whole different story. But I can understand the play if the Josh Kelly fight happens, but not the Backrub fight. I can understand the play. Yes, preach. Yes, preach. But I will do this for my brother. Because my brother Daryl said he thinks that EJ is being shelved. So I'm going to make sure that I do this for my brother. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for my bro. Now, let me get back to this before I wrap this up. I'm about to wrap this up. All three of these guys on this screen are trying to cherry pick Errol Spence because they believe that Errol Spence is ready. The one person that I give credit here is Boots. Bro, he's not smashing the gas for a guy that's been out of the ring for 3 years. Boots is smashing the gas on Virgil Ortiz. God dang, dog. Not the Grand Prairie Mall, dog. Damn. Shit. Bad, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy because I know where that's at. So it's I've been there, bro. So it's funny to me when he says that. But anyways, bro, listen, these guys are using Errol's name, bro. You're not lying, bro. Nah, well, I would tell you was lying. You're not lying. You're not lying at all. You're not lying at all. I promise you. I promise you, Errol Spence, if he went to the mall, he would need security because they would mob him. He would need to have his people with him. He couldn't walk by himself. He couldn't go there with him and his girl or him and his babies. They would mob him. He would need people with him. If Virgil went to the mall, someone might call ICE. That's no disrespect. No disrespect. I'm a Virgil fan. I rock with Virgil. I'm just letting y'all know. This is no shade, no hate, no disrespect at all. If they saw Virgil, they would probably call ICE. And nobody going to run up on Virgil. Oh, man, Virgil is champ, man. Virgil. No one's going to do this, bro. And that is no disrespect. That is no shade. That is no hate. Someone would call ICE before they ask for an interview. I'm just being real, dog. I'm just being serious. No shade or nothing, bro. Ain't no disrespect. No disrespect at all. I'm dead ass serious, bro. No disrespect. I promise you, I'm not trying to disrespect him, bro. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just keeping it a stack, bro. Virgil Ortiz is not known like that, bro. At all. Like, if we're talking about known as far as being a boxer, sure, when they make a marquee event, when they make the event and he's sitting there and everybody's like, oh, yeah, yes, that's a different story. But if you just see this man just walking by himself, you might say, hey, look, I got some work. I got a roof that needs to be done. I got $50. No shade, no hate, no disrespect. This man cannot stand out in front of Home Depot and be talking to one of his homies. Somebody might offer him some work. I'm just saying, listen, bro, this is coming off kind of crazy, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I promise you I'm not. somebody might offer this man some work. He cannot stand out in front of Home Depot and somebody like, yo, everybody, mom, man, no, they're not going to do that. No shade, no disrespect or nothing. I'm just keeping it a stack. Errol Spence could not go to Home Depot. He would need to send somebody himself. That's all I'm saying. He would need to send somebody, bro. Detroit, bro. I'm keeping it real. I'm not bullshitting nobody, bro. I'm not trying to down or disrespect this man at all, bro. If you guys saw Virgil Ortiz in real life, you guys might say something. People might know him because of you guys. If you walked up on Virgil and asked Virgil for an interview or a picture or something like that, people are going to be like, who is that? And then you're going to be like, oh, this is Virgil Ortiz, man, the boxing fighter, the WBC interim champion. Then they'll say, oh, okay. There's no one just going to just be running up on him. No, Texas knows EJ. Texas, bro. Texas knows EJ. Texas. I'm just keeping it a stack, y'all. That's all I'm doing. I'm just keeping it a stack. I'm not trying to degrade this man. Texas does not know Virgil Ortiz. They see this man, they're going to ask this man for some work. They're going to say, hey, I have, some landscaping. I got some bushes that need to be cut. Hey, look, man, I got about $75. I'm going to need you to do about 5 to 10 acres. I got about $75, dog. I need you to do about 5 to 10 acres, bro. Give me about 5 to 10 acres of land. If anybody knows how big 5 to 10 acres is, then you know what I'm saying. It hits different. So all I'm saying, bro, it hits different. So all I'm saying. No shade, no disrespect. About $75 for about 5 to 10 acres of hedges. Ain't nobody gonna run up on this man and ask this man for a picture like he's the champion, bro. Virgil Ortiz is a phenomenal fighter. All right, he's a phenomenal fighter. I really like Virgil. But Virgil Ortiz, nobody would know he's the champion unless he carried the belt. Virgil is one of these guys that will go to the club and bring his belt with him. He will go to the club and bring his belt, bro. He's one of them. I know you guys have seen this type. These people that go, these boxers that you got the NABO belt, and you go to the club and sit your belt on the counter, sit it on the counter right there, and you drinking drinks and stuff like that, and you got your belt right there, and everybody's like, oh, who is that? Who is that, man? Who is that? Who is that? That's Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz would go to the club wearing his WBC interim belt. He will go to the club wearing his belt, and everybody be like, yo, who's that? Yo, who's that? Who's that with the belt right there, man? Who's that? Who's that? Again, no disrespect here. I'm just letting you guys know Virgil is not a star like that. From what I know, there's people that I know that know him personally, right? And they say that he's a very good person, and I'm cool with that. I got no beef with Virgil, no disrespect here. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm just being honest. If he goes to the club and he's got his WBC interim strap over his shoulder and just walking around and stuff, talking, hey, yo, what up, though? What's up, homie? I saw Rasta. What up? What up? What's up, homie? Tapping the belt, walking around the club and shit, just doing his rounds with his belt. Then everybody's gonna be like, oh, who is that? Who is that, man? Who's that? That's the champ right there. Who's that, man? Who that? And I promise you, I have seen niggas do that. I promise you I have. I promise you I have seen niggas do that. Nah, Virgil's not a club dude. Virgil is a gym rat, bro. He's a workaholic gym rat. His daddy, I do not like this dude, bro. And this is a whole different topic. His daddy did some stuff to him, bro. Not like physically or nothing like that, no. But Virgil Ortiz should have been at 54 a long time ago. He should have been at 54. His daddy was pushing him and forcing him to stay at 47. His daddy was this. Yo, that's the reason why Virgil almost died. Now, they don't be talking about it, but that was his dad's doing. His daddy was pushing him and forcing him to stay at 35. I was 47. This man literally almost died, bro. Literally almost died. He should not have been there. That man was supposed to have been in 54 years ago. Years ago. He should have been in the mix before Jermell Charlo became undisputed. He should have been in the mix. He should have been in the mix. Bro, this man should have been up there when Lubin was only had one loss or didn't have no losses. He could have fought Lubin when Lubin was undefeated. He should have been in the mix with all those guys way back then. That was his pops that was trying to, that wanted him to stay at 47. Almost got this man killed. His son. Now, of course, people are not going to talk about this. And, you know, Virgil was not going to come out and say nothing. I'm telling you, his daddy almost got him killed. No, man, ain't you. You lying, man. All right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm not sure when I lied to y'all before, but, you know, this is what y'all want to say is the first time I lied. That's what's up. His daddy almost got him killed. This man was supposed to have been at 54. And you got, man, no, don't worry about it. You'll see a what if video. Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, let me write this down right now. Yeah, Robert Garcia fault too. All them niggas. All them niggas fault. All of them. All them niggas fault. Every last one. For severe dehydration. So I see you, Darren, and I think Boots should have moved up too, but Boots was not in the same situation as Virgil Ortiz. There is no time ever that Boots almost died. Virgil Ortiz almost died. Literally almost died. Was in the hospital, plugged up to shit. So, but I hear what you're saying, but it's a different story for Virgil than it is for Boots. That man was in the hospital, plugged up to shit, almost dead. In real life, dead. So, nah, it's not the same situation, but I do understand you. But anyways, let me get to this. I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. These three guys are using Errol Spence's name for clout. Clout, y'all. They want clout. They want, what they want is to use Errol Spence's name because they know he's the big fish. They want to use his name because they're not using anybody else's name. They're not going, bro, why aren't these niggas going after each other? Why aren't they going after each other, bro? They're not. They're not going after each other. But they are using EJ's name, and they're using EJ's name for an absolute reason. Because he's the big fish. Because using his name moves the needle. Using his name gets his fan base. Gets his fan base buzz, like we're speaking about today. We just keep using his name and use his name and use his name and use his name. And that's why EJ said, bro, these people using my name didn't say nothing when I was active. They wasn't saying anything. All these people. He didn't mention no names. He didn't cut out any names. Because Charlo said his name. Fundora said his name. Virgil said his name. And he's not active. And this is the respect that I give to Boots, because Boots is not calling for this man because he's not active. Boots is calling for the active fighters. These other guys are calling for inactive fighters. Where I can give Jermell Charlo pass because Jermell has been inactive as well. But what is Jermell doing to make the fight? Bro, smash the gas. If that's the fight you want, call him out. Bro, you my brother, bro. But you said you'll fight your brother years ago. Well, let's get it popping. You're at 54. I'm at 54. You lost the same year I lost. We've been out of the ring the same amount of time. If you the big fish and I'm the lion, let's see who eats who. What's up? Man, he ain't doing any of that. This man talk about call Boots. Call Boots, man. Let's get on the IG Live and talk shit to each other. Let's get on the IG Live and talk shit with no intention of doing nothing, man. That's what he's doing. Let that sink in. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace and almighty blessings.